Hello everyone, Mana here. Today's video, we'll be playing Mercury Abbey, the demo. This is developed by Yeti Games and the release of this game is coming soon. I found this game a little late, but it has definitely caught my eye with all the beautiful artwork. I won't specify what strongly caught my attention. I'll leave that for you to assume. But anyways, this is a pixel puzzle side scroller. I'll leave a link down below to their Steam page down in the description if you would like to check out the game for yourself. Now, let's get back to the video. Autumn afternoon. The smell of the city baked by the sun squeezed into the window. The central street is full of pedestrians. Adventurer Hall retracted his gaze. The invitation in front of him came from nowhere. At this moment, it was lying on the table. Suddenly, an annoying phone ringing. Hello, Grey Wolf Herod. Okay, we're starting out strong that we're shirtless. Don't let it distract you. I'm going to read the words. Perfect timing. Whoever could it be? Calling at a time like this. Answer the sudden call. Hello, I'm writing a story.
Herod, thank goodness. I'm leaving Willie with you. Must rush to the airport as our flight is departing soon. Darling, start the engine. We have to stop by Herod's.
What? Leaving him with me again? Can't you send him to the daycare or something?
Of course not. That's no good for a child's development. They need to be with their family.
What they need is their parents, not their uncle.
Aren't you looking for inspiration? He's perfect for it. You know kids, always full of imagination. Don't worry, we're setting off now and we'll be with you right away.
My book isn't finished yet. I really can't. Great. Let's develop Miss Licky's photo in the darkroom before the little guy gets here. She's asked me several times after all. But this is interesting so far. Trouble always seems to start with the ring of the phone. Oh, this is our desk. Future Detective William, merchandise stickers. The 5th book in the Adventure Express series. Hall on the Siphon map is my personal favorite, even if I had to rewrite the plot 5 times, but before I could actually sit down and finish the thing. An extract from page 35. The leaves of the south are large and heavy. The jungle's edge is tinted with the golden glow of the rising sun. Hall checked his wounds from last night. Blood had finally stopped seeping through the bandages. Half of the trios had blown away, yet he still laid in the remaining half. He recalled the undying had been taken by the leopards. That woman, he groaned quietly. That woman just had to give him a final stab before she left. This. The Mueller Times, page 1, September 22. Miranda apologizes. Victim refuses to settle. After her assault charges were made public, celebrity actress Miranda's request for reconciliation with the journalist in question have been rejected. Many films featuring the actress have since been postponed until the court case is over. Wool Act passed today. A new law decrees that ship citizens must adhere to wool growth guidelines, which related sales become illegal from next month. The courts have seen mass protests since the ruling, with many citizens calling the new law unfair. Paul Padball Masters Tournament end. BW and Pattern lose to Iron Hoof. Iron Hoof defeated TBW and Pattern with a score of 56-48, winning the final match and taking home the trophy 3 years in a row. That's impressive. Pound and Cheap, new possible insomnia treatment. Dr. Sidney has been researching insomnia for many years and has published articles about the disease in scientific journals such as Rainforest, Omnivore's Pictorial. I can't pronounce words nowadays. He is now calling on the public to pay attention to the insomniac. Okay. Oh, bola tie. Received from an adventure. Seems to be made of amber and silver. It has a strange brilliance. Clean our desk. It's kind of messy. Okay, we smoke. Smoking's not good for you. Half a bottle of Antlers whiskey. The classic tiger of the camellia. Satirical novel A Million Carrots. Uncle Longears. This was Willie's favorite book when he was a child. The classic Meowing Heights. The novel Moon and 6 Pots of Honey. The trophy for the best adventure story Lunar at War depends on my Adventure Express series to bring it home. Who would have thought that the contenders had to worry about novel sales of all things? Oh, geez. An old photo taken at a camp in the southern part of Caddyland And Herod was a lad just out of school at the time. Damn, there's blood on it. Can I say hi to my fishies? Whenever I hit writer's block, I find myself staring aimlessly into the fish tank. You can see the whole city from here. Central Street, skyscrapers, pedestrians, cars, and dinosaurs? It's Willie's Dinosaurs again. This book, O2, Outer Origin, has only been read halfway. The author writes the Flumo species originated from aliens and isn't actually from our planet. It's rather a unique theory. Aliens, origins, evolutions. I'm not sure there's much of a market for science fiction novels. Pants? Yeah, we gotta put those on. Because, you know, viewers may be looking where they shouldn't be. Dark khaki pants with some ink dots on it. It's getting tighter and tighter. Okay. Can we put on pants? Okay, it's in our inventory. I should gather my clothes first before I get changed here. Mustn't forget to style my hair either. Okay. Collection of writing reference books. How to write good dialogue. Conflict and suspense. Building tension and adventure stories in cats and dogs. Picking a protagonist. These sheets were once blue, but after a certain wash with a red shirt, I guess they're purple now. Okay, this is kind of cozy. I really like this so far. Let's go to the kitchen. Buck's first draft. This is Buck's manuscript. He asked me to check it for him. This guy's writing style is more complex than I thought. I didn't expect to read it like this at all. Like Dream and Like Love, first draft by Buck. In fact, Mr. Hunter was not an ordinary looking stalwart face. The stoic black eyes and the characteristics mane of the male hyena and the shallow cynical mouth. Bulgari stared at the loud Mr. Hunter, imagining the hot kiss from his lips, his strong arms. What's wrong with me? She looked away, but soon looked over at the card table again. Tears adorned Bulgari's eyes. Her heart was dead, completely dead. No longer seen. It was all a mistake. From the tea party onwards, her life was disrupted by that man. In the days that followed, she gave up socializing altogether and spent her days in the garden. Mr. and Mrs. David thought their daughter had Doge? I don't know what that word is. And asked Bulgari's cousin to get a doctor from Great Creek. Oh, we could have read it like that. Okay. Buck writing some spicy things. Nothing good left in the fridge. The bachelor life is rough sometimes. We're a bachelor? I'm more of a night owl these days. Far less distractions. Oh, we have a dark room. Oh, let's go find some clothes first. The kiddo's dinosaurs aren't as scary with their heads, it seems. This tall cabinet, complete with novels and fedora hat, was deposited here by a white-haired private detective. He said he would come back to collect it upon return from Coral City. The potted dwarf palm gives us a slight fragrance. Okay, let's go to the dark room. Did we leave anything in the dark room? Whoa. This is cool. Linen, blend, vest, and plain shirt. They are often taken off together to save time. Finally, got my suit together. Time to change and comb my curls. A simple set of clothes for going out. A classic outfit for Herod. Get dressed is our next objective. The fan spins weakly, and the dark room is filled with a musty smell. Dinosaur head? A toy dinosaur head. How frightful. Oh, we're gonna put that on. Not right now. Huh. Interesting that the red room is in our bathroom. Is that normal? Is that normal to turn your bathroom into a red room? Put the dinosaur toy in there. Ooh. Perfect. A T-Rex could distract a kid for a moment or two. A plastic T-Rex toy manufactured by the famous Joy Gear Toys. This bright red one is a limited edition model made especially for their anniversary. All parts are detachable. Wow, good to know. Honestly, nowadays, kids these days, they kind of have cool toys. Can I read that? Oh, we can point and click too. Oh, we can like speed run. Poultry oatmeal with added lecithin and seaweed powder is said to have a positive effect on dog hair. Interesting. Okay, we can't climb up. I thought I could climb up the ladder. I like this. This is very comfy. Let's go ahead and get dressed. Yes. Alrighty. Don't we look dashing? Who's this handsome gentleman in the mirror? It's me. Okay, Herod. Okay. Have some confidence. If you feel like you're not looking that good that day, just tell yourself you are. Alrighty, now we gotta go print out the photos. First, Lucky's photo, then for the other photos. Let's see. Lucky's cross-dress mission? Oh, is this supposed to stop at green? Okay. Is she dressing up as a homeless person? She is sure going all out to investigate that factory. Oh, someone's knocking. Knock, 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 knock. I don't think I need to read that part. Of course, he's already here. I should have known. Do we not like our nephew? Hello, I'm coming. Don't bang on my door. It's bending. I'm a T-Rex. Don't eat me. How's the performance, director? Where's your mother gone this time? Who knows? Who knows? And I'm stuck with you again. This is so lame. Oh, how I miss the old days when you were always begging me to tell you adventure stories. You couldn't get enough of them. You used to be so cute back then. No one wants to listen to your boring old stories. Even my classmates think they suck. Well, tell your classmates that they suck. Ouch, that really hurts your poor uncle's heart. I wasn't even planning on taking you to get ice cream, but I guess I could stay here for a few days. I like vanilla, by the way. All right, Willie Favorite Highland. That'll depend on how you behave. I'm tired. I'm gonna stop listening to you now. La 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 la. Willie, I'm gonna get ice cream and eat it right in front of you. Slow down and stop putting dinosaurs on the wall. Oh gosh. All right, Willie. Your Uncle's Adventure Express series has 2 new books. Hall and the Amnesiac Hummingbird and The Hall at the Atypical Script. Want me to read them to you? I'm not a little kid anymore. I can read it myself. Adventure Express is lame anyways. The big thing right now is Future Detective William. No one cares about your lame old adventure stories. I'd rather read in peace. Jeez, Willie, what did I do to you?
Hey, nobody gives a shit what you want! Shut your mouth!
Future Detective? That Arthur would have no adventure if it smacked him in the face. Using a black cat as a protagonist is so cliche. What do kids see in this stuff? Everyone in my class loves sci-fi. Look, it says here that the cars in the future can fly through the sky. And there's robot maids, clones. Stories like those are a passing fad. A few years from now. Oh god, who's calling me now? Phone's ringing. You should go answer it. I know, Willie. The phone doesn't answer till you pick it up.
Hello? Hello? They hung up. So, good news and bad news. The bad news is that your draft's been canned again and the boss ain't happy. The good news is that the sales of your last Adventure Express book are doing so terribly that we've built a coffee table from the office at the leftover stock. You need to try something new.
I'm struggling to see the good news here.
You should try something more mainstream, maybe some poppy romance thing.
I would sooner perish.
Forget it. Let's agree to disagree. Meet me at the Catgrass in half an hour and we'll blow off some steam.
Catgrass bar. Maybe not now. I really shouldn't. Must have eaten something funny last night. Wouldn't want to risk it. Melody ice cream. How about that Melody place? Something sweet? Might sit a little better in my stomach.
An ice cream date, huh? Great. I'll see you in 20.
Well, if we're meeting at Melody, we should head out soon. I should give her the photo that I just developed. Alrighty. Go to Melody Ice Cream. Do I need to talk to Willie? Willie can stay here. All right, Willie, bye. I'm leaving. There's no rush to leave yet. Hey, weren't there more photos I could develop too? Let me develop these photos first. Maybe they're like some kind of secret thing and I don't want to miss out on that. This is kind of cool though. A classic cityscape. This was taken from the rooftop of the apartment building when the weather was nice. We got it perfect too. Alrighty, getting this photo developed. What is this liquid that we dip our photos in? Willie grabbed my camera at the wedding and took this picture while the bride was throwing the bouquet. Of course. Classic old Willie. Alright, let's go get some ice cream. Nothing wrong with ice cream at 9 in the morning. Yes, leave. Come on. It's time to go. Oh, this is so cool. Kind of gives me like Zootopia vibes. Look, our favorite writer is on the move again. Are you out to deliver another manuscript? She put us in the novel. It's always best to be the villains. I like villains. I could write a biography for you alone, Jeff. Although I doubt you could afford the manuscript. The writer is humorous as always. Perhaps a career in comedy would suit you better these days. About the bike shop. It seems like there's a new bike shop on the Woodcut Street. I've seen a lot of bikers hanging around here lately. Oh yeah, that shop's awesome. I recently got my Thunderbolt wax there, and it's now as good as new. That's run by Mocking Fox, dumbass. There are This is not Tavern Talk. We don't have to censor things. There are arch rivals. Oh no, wonder it was all the foxes that day. I thought it was because it was discount day. About the biker gang. By the way, about last month's bikers meeting, I heard you were kicked out. Those old farts. They say only cyclists ride to the Taos. Who gave them the right to speak to us like that? So our biker gang is going to set up on our own group and hold our own meeting every year. This meeting will be all ours. It'll be awesome. Yeah, and the venue has to be awesome too. Such an event would need a theme, I'm sure. I already decided it's going to be in the desert. On a hot day in July, all the bike enthusiasts are going to gather in the desert and bring their own tents. There'll be an entire carnival, and the meeting will last a whole week. 7 whole days of partying. Better check in with my mom before I go. Yeah, check in with your mom. Zachary, why are the people in the gang wearing leather jackets? Jeff's uncle runs a lizard meat cannery. He has a whole bunch of cheap lizard skins. Zachary's mother is a master seamstress. She made a lizard skin jacket for every member of our gang. It's definitely eye-catching. Who knows? Maybe it'll catch on. Really? Hey, Zachary, I told you someone would be interested. We should patent this stuff. Nothing. Alright, let's talk another time. Whatever, Ryder. Alrighty. How about you? Buck. Hey, Dino Kid. We meet again. Hello, Mr. Biker Man. Hey, Herod. Remember what I said last time about my article? I gave it a read. The story is good. You should enter it into the magazine. Shh. Please keep it down. I don't want to... If Zachary knew, they'd all make fun of me. Don't worry. I'll keep it on a need-to-know basis. Can we talk about the biker gang? What's your motorcycle gang's name? I don't think I've heard you mention before. Our name was decided very early on. It's very retro. Retro, of course. I love retro things. Well, my gang is called Bow Wow Band. Bow Wow Band? Ha! Are you... Oh, you're serious. That's a pretty special name. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Sounds like a stuffed animal. I knew I should have just told you some random name. About writing. By the way, Buck, you ever consider becoming a full-time writer someday? Or are you just writing for fun? I'd like to write a few short articles for our magazine first, then try something a bit longer. What do you think about my subject matter? To be perfectly honest, it really surprised me. The average person would never associate a biker game with a love story. especially the delicate writing style you have. I don't really understand it either. I try to write adventure stories, war stories, suspense stories, but in the end, they always turn into love stories. Writing just fills me with a warm, fuzzy feeling of sunshine and rainbows and everything nice. I just can't describe it. It's like butterflies in my stomach. It's talent, Buck. The more you write, the clearer everything will become. About Buck's motorcycle. Does the remodeled motorcycle belong to you? It looks really good. This beauty's Janice, named after my big sis. They've had a lot in common. Good looking, temperamental, a little unstable. And that sounds exactly like my own sister. She left her luggage with me and disappeared off on a vacation by herself again. Hey, I'm not luggage. My very existence is the gift that just keeps on giving. And if I had a gift receipt, I'd return you in a heartbeat. Poor Willie getting roasted. We'll talk again next time. I'll stop bothering you, Mr. Herod. If there's a new manuscript, then please do have a read through it. Alrighty, I don't even know where Melody Ice Cream is. Mrs. Honeyclaw. And whoever this is. A long time no see, Mrs. Honeyclaw. It must have been a very good month since we last spoken. The shop assistant told me that this chair at the door has been kept especially for you. Hey, bow before you talk to the Countess. Enough, Blassie. Such etiquette was abolished years ago. No need for it in this day and age. I traveled to Intellisdom City to deal with some family affairs. Nothing worth writing home about. How are you progressing with your novel, Herod? I've been looking forward to Hall's newest adventure. Not particularly well lately. I think this manuscript may take a little longer to complete than previously thought. Then I hope I can be the first person to see it when it's finally ready. I often mention the Adventure Express series to the Marquises, and they seem particularly interested in meeting you. What to talk about? Intellisdom City. It's been a good decade since I was in last Elitism City, and the capital has always been the most advanced technology around. It's not so different now. There was recently a magnificent exhibition all about the latest technologies, full of never-before-seen inventions. I mustn't say, we live in a time where technologies are developing faster than some of us can keep up. I must say, we live in a time where technologies are developing faster than some of us can keep up. I don't think anyone disagrees with you there. Even the things we thought we did know seem to be changing. Even royalty have to worry about whether they're still a public favor or not. About the nobles. Are the Marquises interesting? I've been looking for inspiration lately and want to know more about the lives of nobility. They're so incredibly dull. I would rather spend my time doing anything else but talking to them. The Countess' heads are utterly empty. They only care about expensive shoes and hairstyles. I heard they also invite primates to their parties. You don't usually see those fellows outside at all. Entrepreneurs, politicians, inventors, those monkeys are highly intelligent, you know. They talk about such interesting things and they always come up with a new business idea. I've always found them to be a little elusive, however. About the movie. Say, Mrs. Honeyclaw, how's progress with the movie you're invested in? Don't get me started. The heroine had to be changed just as filming was about to start, and now the project is at a complete standstill. Oh? It wouldn't happen to be the same actress who was involved in the major scandal recently, would it? What was her name? Miranda? That arrogant woman. Her agent went on and on about her at the casting meeting. If it wasn't for the director's recommendation, I would never have agreed. I've been thinking about pulling out of it lately. It seems the movie industry isn't yet suitable for an industrialist like myself. Bodyguard. Blassie, my sister is considering hiring a bodyguard. Is there anyone in particular that you would recommend? My cousin Giselle. Jazel? My cousin Giselle recently graduated from the Secretary Academy. I can contact him. Jazel. I can contact him on the behalf if you'd like. What's the client's occupation? Diplomat. Something. She goes to different countries. Something to do with deserts. I better contact my Uncle Reagan in that case. Before he became a bodyguard, he used to be in the special forces. He's an expert at dealing with extreme danger. Amazing! Is everyone in your family a bodyguard? Of course not. Most of them chose to be mercenaries. Like my Aunt Tracy, Cousin Jasmine, Grandma Joey. Speaking of which, where did you appear from anyway? Let's talk about. Thank you for your time, Miss Honeyglaw. Or Mrs. Honeyglaw. We'll talk again sometime soon, I'm sure. Thank you so much for time before. If it wasn't for you, those people would have gotten away with my bag. No problem. Thanks to the speed of my modified Dr. Rocket, they're very easy to catch. Are you free this weekend? Someone gave me 2 movie tickets. Maybe you can come with me. This weekend? Sorry, my biker isn't gonna meet up. Oh, I know what you're asking. Was I being too forward? You want me to give you a referral so you can join our gang, yeah? Don't worry, my bike is outside. I'll take you to pick up a membership application from later. I didn't mean that. Well, I guess I do dream of being a biker girl. Shorthorn Carl. My horns have been acting up since yesterday. Longhorn Bartlett. It's probably time for a change, but with every change comes that period of embarrassment when you need to wear a hat. I really envy guys with fur. They don't have to worry about this kind of thing at all. Oh, really? Have you experienced a house full of fur? The shedding every spring will drive you crazy. Was this the person? Are we supposed to get ice cream first? Kevin. Welcome to Melody. How can I help? Hey, Kevin. How are you doing? You only ever come to Melody when you're uninspired. Unless your nephew's here. Ding, ding, ding. You guessed it. What an incredible kid. That time you ate 7 pineapple smoothies in a row? Have never been beaten. About recent news. What's news lately, Kevin? I'm no anchorman, but someone stole the golden crown from the museum a few days ago, and now the police are asking for information. Police offered a 300k bounty on them. Must be a gang who committed the crime. Sounds like it was an inside job. The golden crown and a mysterious treasure thief. Might use that in my novel. What should I ask about? Kevin's new home. I heard you move. Where have you relocated to? Tundra Street. A frozen goods company over there went out of business and they had a few walk-in freezers. So I moved over there with Larry the Snow Fox. The old apartment was baking hot, but now the moment I got home, I have a cool ice brick sofa waiting for me. Fortunately, wolves aren't so sensitive. I can't say this word. Fortunately, wolves aren't so sensitive to temperature. We can't talk about that. Well, Melody's always here for you. Well, we want ice cream. Well, I guess we gotta talk to the lady first, and then we order ice cream. Long time no see. Who's this cute little guy? This is Willie, my nephew. Rider by night, nanny by day, it seems. Well, hello there, little puppy dog. Aren't you just the cutest? I'm not cute. I'm a wolf. Half wolf. Oh my, you really do look father and son. Come on, my darlings, let's sit down first. Let's get some ice cream. Amazing. You really did order the larger size of the Dreamy Comet banana boat. Are you sure you can finish it? Ice cream doesn't fill your stomach. It's just sugar and milk. Leave him to it. He's going to have diarrhea tonight anyway. Before I forget, I developed your last photo. Here. What does the grubby raccoon have to say this time? First of all, as the director of the publishing house, he's our boss, so you have some respect. And secondly, he's a red panda, not a raccoon. And you see, Herod, too many adventure novels have popped up in the last few years. The Old Lady Rocket series, the Tomb Raider Girl series, and who could forget the recent explosion of the Future Detective Williams series. Neon cityscapes, electric cars flying through the sky, a rough around the edges police detective pursuing a serial killer. They call this style cyberpunk. Exactly. Look, these novels take the readers to mysterious places and bring something new to the table. Compared to your Adventure Express series, well, there's no competition. But none of them have ever won the Long Year Times annual recommendation for the best adventure series, have they? Have they ever received a Lunar Award? But their books are selling, Herod. Think about your last book. The warehouse is overflowing with unsold copies. No company wants to lose money. You have to be realistic. A new series could be just the thing to finally get you back on your feet. I've been your editor since the beginning. I know you can give us a good story. It's no use. My mind is just completely blank. Go tell old Panda Eyes that my writing career is dead. Inspiration will hit you eventually. I'm sure of it. Staying at home all day won't help you come with anything new, so either you might as well get some fresh air. The Utopia of Spring and Dream, Mercury Abbey. We request the pleasure of their presence at Tin Bone Hill. Mercury Abbey for recuperation with a car shuttle overdue. Boarding address, platform 3 Central Station. Date Monday, October 10th, 1961, 10 a.m. Free of board and lodging. Every invitation letter can admit 2 people at the Abbey. RSVP Marianne. 458786. And they did the thing. It's the game title. Mercury Abbey? A place for the mentally ill? Huh. It's a place for therapy and unwinding up into the mountain. The air is fresh and the views are stunning, I hear. An ideal place to get away from it all. I have this little guy to take care of, and I don't have the money to. Look closer. I'm giving you an invitation, not a flyer. Each invitation has 2 places. Accommodation and meals are free, so you don't have to pay for anything. You can take your nephew with you. Alas, I thought that the 2 of us could go together. What a pity. A beautiful editor and a washed-up Arthur. What a perfect combination. It's a little harsh, but if it's free, I'll consider it. What to chat about? The invitation. Where did you get the invitation? Don't ask. Oh, my throat just dried up. Don't ask. Remember, don't miss the pickup time above. The road to the Abbey is a nightmare, and if there's no car to pick up, you won't have a clue where you're going. Recuperation? What's up there? Anything interesting? Swimming pools, saunas, solariums, catering, all the usual therapy stuff I imagine. I heard that before it was a sanatorium. It used to be the private residence of an alchemist. People who have been there say that they experienced supernatural happenings. I must admit, I am a little interested. It sounds like a good place to gather inspiration. Oh, you better be interested, alright. Just don't get eaten by ghosts or whatever. Hell, you're not allowed to mysteriously vanish before you finish that damn manuscript. Location? Tin Bone Hill. Feels like I've heard about this place location before somewhere. Don't worry about it. It's some quiet place deep in the mountains. The area is always foggy, so the scenery should be stunning. I remember hearing that some ancient cultural artifacts were discovered in the mountains near there, but it didn't attract much interest because they were from a little-known cultural group. Just go take a look. Adventure stories about searching for an ancient cultural artifacts are pretty popular I hear. Investigation. Are you still investigating Ori these days? We suspect that several of their factories are secretly emitting toxic wastewater, but we need more evidence. I'm going to sneak into one of the factories and take some of their files. Aren't you an editor? Why even working as a journalist? I used to be a reporter, darling. I only worked part-time as an editor. If this information can be incorporated to a book, it'll surely shock a society. Our publishing house would also make a lot of money in the process. What are you dressing up at this time to sneak in? An afro-haired mom or a bespectacled researcher? Whatever it is, I guarantee that you won't recognize me. Talk about nothing. It's almost done. Well, it's about time I headed back to the publishing house. Goodbye, little doggy. Oh, silly me. Little Wolfie is, wasn't it? Bye, secret agent lady. Looking forward to your next manuscript, Herod. Don't get your hopes up. Alright, interesting. My stomach is so full, I want to eat tonight. Alright, buddy. Dinner today is eggs, lettuce, and cherry tomatoes. Your uncle's a chef, you know. Sounds like rubbish. But high in protein and nutrients. Come on, let's head home. Alrighty, let's go home. Learning some new things about the city is LA. Someone stole a crown. The bar is underground and requires an elevator to reach it. Actually, how far can we go? Probably about time for a trim. Maybe it's time to change it up for a little, like, braids perhaps. Let's wait until the manuscript brings in some cash first. Interesting hairstyle choice. Can we... Ahead is the next district. Best not to head there yet. Okay. Mr. Perchbird. Because of my size, the Toto sales people were reluctant to sell anything to my good self, instead suggesting that I patronize the car garage next door. I must admit, the car is far more comfortable than the tutus. The Tao Taos? About car insurance. A lot of companies have been pushing car insurance lately. Not sure if it's useful or not. Anyone who owns a car should have insurance. I saw a car flying down the road the other day with police cars chasing after it in pursuit. The newspaper said it was a gang of thieves who just raided their museum. How unusual. I called my insurance company immediately. Goodness, your car got hit by the thieves? Oh no, I was so nervous that I hit the fire hydrant myself. Where's your toucan, Mr. Birchbird? I thought she went everywhere with you. The air was so bad today, I thought it was better to keep Dolly at home for now. They say that they're treating exhaust fumes now, but I'm not sure I believe it. Alas, Dolly has been with me since the day she was born, and it just feels wrong without her. Industrial progress should never come at the expense of the environment. The big companies don't care about that though. There aren't that many fish in the Blue River running through Great Creek. Mr. Birchbird, have you considered mass producing your combs? My father once told me that a good comb must be carefully crafted by its maker, and every tooth must be treated with respect. The Birchbird comb is still 100% handmade from specially selected cedar wood, with the carving techniques passed down through the Birchbird family. Machines are so much faster than making them by hand. Many workshops simply don't compete with them. I believe that when machine-made combs have taken over, people will be interested in handmade combs once more. Just not wrong about that, I guess. Alright, have a great day now, Mr. Birchbird. We'll talk again sometime soon, I'm sure. Good luck. What's taking my insurance company so long? Oh, we can talk to an officer over here. Officer During. There's a collision ahead. Please follow the detour. Oh, it's you, Howard. Herod. I wanted to thank you for your assistance at the last police anniversary event. I didn't expect the speaker to pull you up on stage like that. Ah, yes, I remember. I talked about the misuse of punctuation, and your colleagues didn't seem to be too interested. I wouldn't take it personally. They just wanted the event to be over, so they could eat the free donuts. I must admit, I was also admiring the donuts at the time. No one can resist such tempting sweets. Speaking of which, we should go for a drink sometime when you're available. There's a nice place near the police station which serves excellent bar snacks. You're not talking about Blow Bubbles, are you? They have incredibly Moorish fried beets and honey soda. That's the place. We must go sometime. About lizards? I have always wondered, can any old breed of lizard can be trained as a police officer? Of course not. There are only a few species of lizards with a keen sense of smell that are obedient enough to be domesticated. We breed these lizards and train them to search for dangerous items. Where do these police lizards go at the end of their service? Our police officers take them home. These little guys have done so much for us, they deserve a good home. I read in the papers that there were another protest yesterday. It was a big red pine street. They were protesting against Gale's group, new chemical fertilizer. Apparently it makes carrots grow bigger and faster, but they lose their flavor. Don't all carrots taste the same anyway? I'm not sure honestly, but the place was full of rabbits and similar critters, so perhaps this matters more to herbivores. About the recent theft. Did you find the guy who stole the golden crown? Nope, the gang disappeared without a trace after stealing it. They must be hiding somewhere. With the clues we've gathered, we think they're responsible for several other thefts as well. It's a pity that they got away. If only I'd been there. They never gotten away from me in Volcano. We really thrive at full high speeds as us mounted guys. You call your ride Volcano? That's an apt name for it. Your job doesn't seem to be limited to just traffic patrol. Of course not. As a high-mobile police officer, we have the widest range of responsibilities, like the Pumpkin Music Festival and Great Creek. When that's on, we'll be on the scene to maintain order and deal with any emergencies. Music Festival? A musician friend of mine might be there. Oh, we can talk to Kevin. Without further interrupting your official duties, Officer Doring, we'll talk next time. That's so cool. His pet is a dodo bird. I heard Officer Doring, I can't pronounce words. I heard Officer Doring say that the Pumpkin Music Festival will be held in our city. Is your underground band going to perform? We've been practicing for weeks, and we're going to debut a new song at the festival. 7 o'clock in the evening, this Wednesday at Opal Park. I will give you a customized band badge if you want to come. You could enter the fest backstage with that badge. Lots of bands there. I could show you that, guys. Nice badge. So, hail Typhoid. It fits your style. I'll be there as long as my nephew makes no troubles. All right. All right. We got a concert to go to. We got a badge, I think. And then now we can head home. I've been like looking at Pixar as of late, and it's just such eye candy. Are we going upstairs to pack? I already know what I want to bring. I haven't decided whether I'm going to or not yet, kid. Your mother certainly wouldn't agree with you going anywhere. You don't have to babysit me all the time. Don't you want to concentrate on writing? Don't go thinking you can outsmart me on this. Don't go thinking you can outsmart me on this. Come on, let's head upstairs. A thick fog permeates the night, drowning the fir trees that huddle closely around the path. The darkness envelops everything in its path, and at this moment, only the click of the wheel seems to offer Hall any sense of company. The intrepid explorer reads the invitation once more. High above on the mountaintop, the mysterious mansion is waiting for its guest. Ooh. Papa Shire. Wahaha. It's fortunate that our paths cross here, or you'd have been walking for days. The kid ate too much ice cream and had terrible diarrhea, which made us miss the pickup. No, I didn't. It wasn't that bad. Besides, you lost our luggage. People around here say the life is like chicken pie. If you burn one side, then the other is probably no good either. Fortunately for us, our invitation to the Abbey was in my jacket pocket. Otherwise, we've been in deep trouble. The Abbey, you say? Color me shocked. You actually intend to visit that terrible place? It's a business trip of sorts. I was made aware of supernatural nonsense. Such gimmicks are everywhere these days, it seems. Be careful what you call nonsense. The stories are all true. Strange things happen in these mountains. No one dares comes this way in fear of the monsters in the forest. Except Papa Shire, of course. That strange sanatorium? It was once a man that belonged to a mysterious family. No one knew much about them. But that family never seemed to lack money. There were rumors that were a family of alchemists who signed a contract with something evil in exchange for an unimaginable wealth. What happened to them? There's always a catch with his evil contracts. It's said that the family have been trapped in the manor ever since, and anyone who enters will suffer great misfortune. You wouldn't want that now, would you? The bombs in your car intimidate me more than any rumor could. Bombs? These are firecrackers. A special invention that gets rid of monsters. They also make beautiful fireworks. Fireworks? Awesome! Can I have some? Please, Papa Shire? How could I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Help yourself, my boy. I'm actually a... Thank you, Papa Shire. Hey, is there any truth to what you just said? Hush now. Don't ask this oldie such a thing. Papa Shire never lies. What's she curious about anyway? What should I ask? Oh, we're playing as him now. About monsters. You said that there were monsters in the forest. Is it true? Of course it's true. The cedar forest is mysterious, and while many people enter, few ever return. Everyone says that they were taken by the monsters in the forest. What? Monsters? I'm not afraid of monsters. Do the monsters eat people? The one that doesn't eat people is called a monster. We call it a bone chewer. Its red eyes can see your breath in the dark. Its feet are fast as the wind. It has 2 horns on its head, and its mouth gapes wide. I'll never forget how it looked for the rest of my days. You seen a monster? Look, my ear is missing a corner, bitten off by a monster. Alas, luckily I ran fast enough. The bone chewer was chasing me and cackling. I swear it was the scariest sound I ever heard. What should I, about the Abbey? Have you been to the sanatorium? Is there really something supernatural there? When I was very young, I went there with my partner on expeditions. At the time, it was not a sanatorium, just a large, dusty manor. But shortly after we went in, my partner disappeared. And that's when I saw it. I saw... Well, what did you see? A glowing spirit. It had this engulfed in a silver light. And then... I was terrified at the time and ran the whole way home. Fortunately, my friend returned a few days later, but it wasn't long before his family moved away from the village. Since then, I avoided the place entirely. Sometime after that, it was transformed into resorts of sorts. Papa Shire, do firecrackers have special powers? Of course, my boy. Some firecrackers can soar into the sky. Some can make a thunderous sound, and some are small but powerful. Firecrackers were made to keep the monsters away. Ah, you drive through the forest alone because of the firecrackers. Don't worry, no matter what monsters we may find, as long as you're in the cart, they don't dare approach. Nothing. And I want to ask, I'm a little sleepy. Close your eyes, dear boy. We still have a long way to go yet. Oh boy, why would we want to go here? If there's supernatural. Keep following this road. You can't miss it. Good luck to you both. Hey, Willie, come on. Thank you for bringing it for us this far, Papa Shire. Company's always appreciate on these lonely roads. Here, take these firecrackers for Willie. I'd better keep them out of his hands. Alright, I'll be on my way. I hope you won't need to use my firecrackers. Thank you, Papa Shire. Safe travels to you. Wake up, Willie. We're here. Just the two of us now. I'm all... Nothing can stop me, all... Still talking in your sleep, huh? Guess I need to carry him for a while. Oh boy, I do sure hope nothing bad happens to us. There's something in the tree hole. Well, a dream catcher? Better to keep it. Someone will like it. Ahead is a winding mountain road that ends lost in the darkness. There's nothing in that direction. There are dream catchers hanging on the fir trees. Some seem to have been there for many years, other more recent. Legend has it that the dream catchers can take on nightmares and leave sweet dreams behind. But in such a dense forest in the mountains, who is hanging them here? Alrighty. Let's go. The place should be up here. This is spooky. I didn't think it would have like horror vibes to it. You can't run either. Hello? Please don't harm me and my nephew. It's awfully quiet. Alrighty. ED Games present. Oh, this is the end of the demo? Okay. This is interesting. Wow. I was like, oh gosh, are we gonna like experience something scary? But then it's like, well, good thing it's just a demo because then we won't get to experience it yet. And it makes me want to crave more. I don't know if this is the end. Maybe this is just our way of getting up there to the mountain. I don't know how long this demo is. It's about an hour long, which is pretty good for a demo. In this game, again, I'll say it, it's beautiful. Definitely eye candy. Mercury Abbey. Like the clouds surrounding the moon, wispy cedar trees surrounded the old mansion. The wind disturbs the dream catchers, tossing and turning in their restless slumber. Paul stands in front of the rusty iron gates, trying to get a better look at the abbey, almost lost to the darkness. The adventurer softly knocks on the door, but from somewhere within the mansion, a pair of blood eyes lock onto the intrepid visitor. Oh, it's not the end. Okay. Sorry. My bad. I thought that was the end. Are we there yet? Is this the Mercury Abbey? Were you just pretending to sleep so I carry you up the mountain? You little rascal. Look, the door's closed and no one's here. How bizarre. Come on, let's take a look. Alrighty. Visiting a place that's abandoned. Creeper plants obscure the building's name. The nameplate says Nymph Manor. Not Mercury Abbey. Did the name change or did we go to the wrong address? Number 1 Tinbone Hill, West Wickshire. Let's check the door first. Okay, I thought I was making sure like if there was anything there. That's a big gate. An old gate. It seems to be locked. There are a fair few trees in there, and you can just see about the mansion. You can just about see the mansion. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? We have an invitation. Can someone open the door? Keep your voice down. Let me think. Is there any way to get in? I don't want to spend the night at the gate. We need to try something else. Don't big houses usually have a back door? Oh, a bug. Maybe it's showing us the way. Let's follow it. Hey, don't run off. Come back. Should have brought that damn kid. Gotta go after him now. Oh, Willie. He's gonna see something horrifying. He's gonna stick with us the whole time. Keep up with Willie. Keep up with Willie. Don't run off like that, Willie. I'm warning you, buddy. Next time you run off, I'm revoking your snack privileges. Look, there's a dilapidated building over there with such big branches growing out of it. What does that word even mean? I don't even know what it means. The door's been bricked up. Otherwise, we could enter the abbey from here. We could blast the bricks with firecrackers. Wapow! Where's the firecrackers? I remember the old man giving me some. Not sure how powerful you think those things are. Now behave. This should be the side of the abbey, together with this gate. Let me see if there's another way in. Look, look! Many of the windows are missing. You can go through one of those. Your uncle is a rock climbing champion. Never mind carrying you on my back in the process. Pfft, who said I wanted you to carry me? Those are dragon palm creepers. I read about them in the encyclopedia. It said that the leaves are really strong and difficult to pull off walls, so gardeners hate them. I bet I'm small enough to climb it and get into the building to look around. This seems incredibly dangerous, but I can't think of any other options right now. You go on in then, and look for a rope or something. Let it down from the broken window on the second floor, the one with the blanket over it. Got it. Don't underestimate me. Next up, Willie's solo performance. Oh, this is a co-op? Oh boy. Someone plays Herod and I play Willie. Careful, don't get hurt on the way in. I know, you don't need to nag. Oh boy. We need to go to the very top. Oh boy, I sure hope nothing happened bad to us. Haha, smooth entry. Wow, there's a lot of spider webs. There must be some monster spiders living in here. Gotta be careful. What did Uncle Herod say? Find a rope? Window on the second floor? Yeah, look for the rope first. Am I popping spider eggs? An old couch with a bookshelf next to it. Who would hide here and read a book, I wonder? An old couch with a bookshelf next to it. Oh. There are a few books next to the wooden box. The great detective Willie deduces from this that the box contains, more books. Okay. A card table the wood seems to have rotted in a drawer is missing. I'll jump. As few small wooden boxes. I'm not sure what's inside them. Alrighty. It really seems alright so far. Empty window. Oh, oh, that's the Uncle Herod. That's what Uncle Herod said about the window. Let's give him a scare. No, don't do that to Herod. Woo! I'm the ghost of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I want meat. What are you doing? Stop messing around and find a rope or something. Let it down from the window. Saving. The corners are full of cobwebs. No one's been here for a long time. We have to go downstairs. At least there's like a comfortable amount of light. Gold coin. Wow, gold coins. I can buy a lot of dinosaurs with these. Wait, maybe they're copper. I'll keep them for now. Coin with a spider engraving. It looks very dangerous. Okay. It's a greenhouse. Oh boy. We're going a little too deep. Wow, a rainforest of leaves. A wall full of creepers. Is that a bell? Hello? What's that? A firefly? Could it be a monster? There are monsters wandering around outside. I'm not afraid. A real adventurer isn't afraid of anything. Well, it's better to be scared than brave. Locked box. Mysterious box. If I put it in the butterfly coin, there are still 2 empty slots left. What if I put something around in them? The coin. Oh, we got puzzles. I like puzzles. A big wooden box blocks the exit. Let's move it. We can't move that, Willie. There's no way I can do it. This is a job for Uncle Herod. Herod can do this? He probably maintains a good workout schedule. A long, soft rope ladder. Let's drop the rope ladder down from the window so Uncle Herod can climb inside. I need something sharp to cut the rope ladder free. I should climb up and look for it. Alrighty, we found a ladder that we can use. Oh, there's a knife up there. Ah, lots of cobwebs. Gross. Wait, there's something shiny in the web. It's it's half a pair of scissors. Got it. The evil wizard spider hid the magic scissors in its lair. You'll never beat me. Oh, we gotta mash it. No way, there's mashing in here. If a horror game gives you an option to run and you have to mash things, I don't like where it's gonna go. But only half a pair of magic scissors won't do the job. Where's the other half? Well, we can always check down here. And we need another coin. We need another coin for the box, too. Okay, he has hops. Unknown diary. Who left the book on the chair? There are books everywhere. Oh, this was like a diary. The owner of the diary also drew something to go with it. There is nowhere as good as mine. Let's see what's written inside. Strangely, this flower is only found on the hills of this estate. During the day, it seems similar to other plants, but at night, it reveals a uniquely silvery shimmer. I looked at the library on the 3rd floor, and this flower was never recorded in Fenrir's botanical collection, so perhaps I'm the first to discover them. I decided to name them after myself, Eloise Flower. Eloise Flower, what a nice name. The way down was slippery as I retracted the tracks of the delivery truck. Arriving at the village, I first visited the cook who was enjoying some vacation time. Although, shocked upon seeing me, she still showed me around at my request. I'm quite fond of the fishing village. Its lively nature is a welcome change from the manor. I was exhausted by the evening. Due to my weakening condition, the cook sent me back before moonrise. Although Fenrir and Jorman may have taught me a lesson, I don't have a single regret. The new gardener always messes up my gardening equipment. He says he only is borrowing things, but I've already lost 2 pairs of shears. It's frustrating. I'll make a toolbox that he absolutely can't open. I already have an idea for it. Something with an interesting mechanism. Oh, look at that. A coin. There's a small butterfly coin here. Looks more like a moth. I'll keep hold of it for now. Coin with a moth engraving, perhaps made of gold. Alrighty. You guys remember the patterns, alright? So it's Z3 arrow, Z3 arrow, Z3 arrow. Drum and Spider makes an appearance once again. I don't hate these little 8-legged things. However, it's not a pleasant experience to have one fall into the page while reading a book and ruining the protagonist's big moment. It would be a great mistake to give Jorman half of the garden. I don't want to read a book and then a spider just jumps on here. Now we know where the other half of the scissors are. They're in the box. Wait, no. No, we didn't need to come up here. We just need to go down. Alrighty. Fairly simple puzzle. Z3 arrow, I think. Z. Oh, wait. And then arrow. Yes. Success. As expected from me, of course. Alrighty. I have a pair of rusty scissors. No, they must be magic scissors to be locked away in a treasure box. A rusty scissor blade. It's not sharp at all. I don't think this will cut the rope. I did it. The 2 scissor blades fit together. Click. Now let's cut the rope ladder. According to the lever rule, even if the blades aren't sharp enough, you can still cut things with it. There's a paper here. There's a flyer underneath. Feels like it's going to tear. Sweet dreams. Sounds sweet, alright. A woodblock print style flyer for sweet dreams, complete with a beautiful glass bottle design. According to its slogan, drinking it can boost your sleep and overall vitality. Ooh. That sounds cool. Sweet dream, eternal energy. Faint, glint, soul roguing east. Some people may have mild side effects. Dull blue gardening gloves with orange lining. Wow, this is a branch looks silver too. Looks like coming from a tree I saw earlier. Forget it, it's just a twig. If you want a bigger branch, we can break off one off that tree tomorrow. Dirty shovel. I've seen something like this at my grandmother's house. They're used for digging up potatoes. A huge fork. Who would eat with this, I wonder? A broken wooden handle. A dead branch with a few red leaves hanging off of them. Aren't interesting in the slightest. Strange patterns, squares, triangles, and circles. A lot like the building blocks I played with as a kid. Oh, that might be a little secret. I'm not gonna be able to remember that. But now we have scissors though, so we can cut things. Question is how do we get down if we cut it? Let me have a go. Yeah, how are we supposed to get down? Oops, it fell. Let's gotta find another way to get down. We could take this way. Right? What's another way we can get down? How would we get down? Where do I go from here? Oh, I'm dumb. The vines. We can climb the vines. I forgot that you could do that. Okay, now we can get the ladder. Or the rope. A sturdy rope ladder. When you touch it, it feels shaky yet reliable. Got it. Now to hang the rope ladder from the empty window on the second floor so that my dim-witted assistant can come in. Damn. You didn't need to do us like that. Alrighty. Nothing scary has happened yet, which is good. I'm a bit worried about when the time does come. Alrighty, Herod. Took a minute. Look, I told you it's scary in here. Only a brave little wolf like me can complete the task. I'll buy you a huge dessert afterwards, as long as this abbey isn't a scam. Yay! Then I want fruitcake with a side of ice cream. Always something new with you. Come on, let's find the reception staff. Reception staff? I don't think there's anyone here to do reception for us. Alrighty. This box is blocking the exit. Hey kiddo, have you tried pushing it out of the way? Are you kidding? You think this is something from someone my size? Don't worry. If you give up the sweets, you'll grow big and strong enough to push things like this someday. Alrighty. Oh wait. Are we actually gonna do that? It'd be faster to leave by smashing the glass, although I best not do that. Okay. Dang, we're strong. Alrighty. Finally, made it. Finally made it. Uncle Herod, I just saw something scary on the road. Hmm? Don't run around if there are monsters. Just follow behind me closely. Oh boy, please don't be any monsters. The wall was collapsed here. It doesn't look safe. An old-fashioned lantern gives us a faint blue light that hints at the way. It took a lot of effort to climb over that wall. The tallest branches stretch skyward, disappearing into the night. Huh? There are signs here. Green Guest Garden, Nursing Building, Spagier. They're difficult to make out. Let's go. We need to head over to the main building. Ooh. Sign. Way to the Green Guest Garden Nursing Building. What is this way? This way to the greenhouse. Okay, so we just need to go this way. Whoa. Are these like... That's some garden they got there. Strange rocks in a pavilion. I never thought there'd be an oriental garden here. Perhaps the former owner built this. Stop mooching around, kid. We'll come back here someday, during the day. A stone carving of a Hades stepping on a hydrangea. A haite is a mythical creature in ancient East folklore. Thought to protect homes. It's often carved in stone and placed by the front door. Various wooden and cardboard boxes are visible through the cabin windows. I wonder what's inside them. Okay. Wow, there's no one here. This must be the center of the abbey. The secluded mansion is magnificent, but it definitely invokes a sense of unease. Whoa! It just looks like the haunted mansion from a Moon S Sickle 2. We have to be careful. Remember what Papa Shire said about this place being haunted. He was totally stringing you along. Someone should be on duty on the first floor. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so someone's working here. If not, Papa Shire is telling the truth and I'm turning the other way. Again, I did mention that I'm not a big horror game person. It's dark in the lobby. Seems no one's on duty. Let's open the door and head inside. It's cold out here. The door should be locked. Maybe I should pick the... A simple pull, that's it? Don't people lock their doors around here? Maybe everyone was eaten by the monster. Huh. I'm sure the monster will be happy to see a cute little puppy waiting for him at the door when he gets back. No way. Let's head inside. I'm not scared. I'm really not. I just want to get to bed. That's it. Ooh, it looks like a huge hotel. Oh, why is there creepy music playing? Both candles are almost spent. Oh! The door closed. Is there a monster coming? Herod, you can't be saying this. Most likely just the wind. It's just the wind, Willie. Don't worry about it. Stay close behind me and you'll be safe. Closed door. Hello? Reception? Not a single light in sight. It stands to reason that this kind of establishment will have the staff duty on 24 hours a day. But there's no one here. This must be a trap set by a monster. What if we just went home? Perhaps there's someone upstairs. Let's... Oh, shoot. Heck no, it's dark. It's just the wind. Hello? Oh, gosh.
Splendid. It seems that our final guests have arrived.
Final?
Welcome to Mercury Abbey.